I'm going to talk about the one strange part about this movie is that it is about shark attacks, and it takes place in Paris Lake, which is in Tennessee. When I think shark attack, the number one state to come to my head is definitely not Tennessee. Landlocked states are not necessarily going to be on the top of my list. It's definitely higher on my list because it's in a warmer climate. It's not like they placed it in Minnesota. But they set this movie in Tennessee because that's where they made the movie. I think that's just where the company is based. And I think it took till about the 40-minute mark for someone to be like, hey, why is there a shark attack in the lake? Doesn't this usually happen in an ocean? And the priest who happened to be standing by, that the girl was talking to, I get more into that in the plot section, was like, well, yeah, that's normally the case, but this is a special shark. So I guess because it's a demon shark, it can be in fresh water. So I did do a little bit of research, just looking. I typed in freshwater and lake sharks, and they do exist. They, I think I read that they could get up to be about 8 feet long, and they do occasionally attack people because sharks in general they're not like searching out people. It's just sort of like, hey, that looks like food, let's try that. And lake sharks I'm guessing lake sharks would be the same. And they take place, they live in warmer climates. Tennessee, while definitely warm in the summer and doesn't have a very harsh winter, I don't know if it stays warm enough to actually have sharks in that region. I don't know if you'd actually need to go further south in the United States. But this movie basically took the object, and they said lake about 50 times, shark and lake, before someone finally said, why is there a shark in the lake? And that in itself is something that should have been like a minute like 5. It's like, first attack of the shark, someone should have been like, why is there a shark in this lake? And then someone could be like, I don't know, that's really weird. That was an issue that this movie did cause for me.